But yeah, I think girl gamers have well, not even girl gamers. I once heard that they like to be called gamer girls because girl gamer is, I don't want the fact that I'm a girl to describe how I am as a gamer. I want the fact that I'm a gamer to describe how I am as a girl.
Maybe just because I think girls just have a different play style than guys. Like guys are like mucho aggressive and girls kind of tend to think things out.
Yeah, girl gamers are just as good as boy gamers.
I think it's hard to say if there's a distinct advantage or disadvantage to just inherently being female. While more awesome than any male gamer I've ever met, it's hard to say if there's actually an advantage to it. Although I have actually read some research that we have better reflexes. So hey, it's always a good thing.
It's kind of a hard to get thing. A girl that's interested in what you do, and there are not many girls interested in gaming, so.
I don't think girl gamers have any advantages or disadvantages.
Not really. I mean, like, I have friends that are girls and they play video games, and we're pretty much on the same level.
Because, quite frankly, I think they're just enthused to have people with actual breasts around.
Oh, hi, they're more friendly. They might go easier on them for some reason if they try to play down. Like, being a girl has huge advantages in the gaming world with just either getting ahead or like having things go well for them and things like that. Not that that's awful. Don't get me wrong. It's just how it works.
I don't know specifically about advantages. I guess from my experience, if a guy told me he never played a game before, I'd probably just whoop his ass anyway. But if a girl did, I'd try to take it a little easy on her. That makes me a horrible sexist, but whatever. No, but as far as like disadvantages, no, not really. I mean, besides like what I just said, getting treated differently while playing, that's always going to be a factor. You can't help how people perceive the opposite gender.
Hey, paisanos! Welcome to the Awesomesauce Awesome Show. The topic this week is girl gamers. You ready for this, Rob?
I hope so.
So amongst our interviews, what do you think is the most popular stereotype or stigma that we got against or for girl gamers?
It's really tough. According to our class, they thought that girls would be better at like more of a puzzle game or something, more of that alley. But from my own personal experiences, I've played with quite a few girls who like to own people, especially in Halo 3. They are all about the battle rifle, let me tell you.
Yeah, I remember reading about a couple of girls who are BAMFs, for lack of a better term, just kicking ass and taking names in Halo or Doom, and really strong communities built amongst these Amazonian digital warriors. But I think one of the big things that has to do with girls in video games is that male video game players will treat them a lot better than they will other male gamers. Why do you think that is?
I really don't know. I think they're trying to be chivalrous, trying to go with a certain code of chivalry, but on the other hand, if you think about it, like World of Warcraft, I know some of my buddies purposely were the girl so that they would get the special treatment. And if you think about it nowadays, you don't know if it's a guy or a girl anymore.
Oh, geez.
It's just like, MySpace or Facebook nowadays. You don't know who's on the other end.
That's creepy and awful. I'm disgusted at the core of my being.
Why, did you give up a sword or something?
No, don't remind me. But no, my buddies have played girls in the past, and the excuse that I've gotten is, if I'm gonna invest days and days of my life into a game, I want to be staring at something I like, rather than some swashbucklers, tight buns, and huge shoulder pads.
I see.
See, my theory on the whole why girl gamers get treated better, and why I think a lot of the interviewees that we did is girl gamers have breasts, and a lot of nerds don't experience those outside of their computer screen.
I guess I could kind of see that.
Yeah.
Kind of on another end of things, You know, with Fable 2, when that came out, you actually got an achievement for changing genders because they have a change gender potion you could use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you get to a certain point in the game and you can actually change your gender if you want. I personally, sorry, no, not my thing, but...
Now, here's an interesting question, because I know that you could be a fat, disgusting slob guy in Fable 2. Can you be a fat, disgusting slob woman, too?
I don't know, because I was never a woman.
Yeah.
So I played through it once, and you know, I was done with it. That's kind of how I play games, you know.
Yeah.
I go try to get as many of the achievements as I can, and then I'm done with it. But you know, I'm one of those stage gamers, I guess. You move on unless you have, you know,
some obsession or something.
Yeah. Well, you leave my BioShock out of this, sir.
Well, that brings us to sort of an equality in feminism in gaming. What do you? It's my experience that girl gamers are kind of put on a pedestal among other gamers, and I don't think that really raises the sort of morals we want to teach our children within gaming. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. From my experience, it's been, you know, they're just another one of the guys or something, you know.
Right.
Unless they're owning you, and then they become the target. But you know, it's just like being another one of the guys again, I guess. But you know, I don't know. Whenever I've played with girl gamers, it's always been, you know, they're on the same level as you. You know, I'm usually the one who's getting their ass handed to them. But you know.
Yeah, I'm not that much of an avid gamer, and I get my ass handed to me regularly, regardless of gender. But I know a couple of the girls we spoke to definitely had a sense of entitlement because of essentially the low population of women that gamers are exposed to, and I'm not sure what I'm really trying to say other than don't abuse it, ladies. Seriously. It's just a mean-hearted, evil thing to do.
You're just afraid of the Amazonian guild clan coming after you, huh?
Or what was it? It was the PMS clan or something in Warcraft?
Oh, yeah, in Warc.
Yeah. So, do you have any final statements? I guess we're coming to the end of the show.
Treat everyone equally.
Right. And I don't know. We could say that girls can't play video games because their vaginas would get in the way, but I don't think that's true. So from all of us at The Awesome Show, I'm Nathan Earl.
And I'm Robert Stobie.
And good night and good luck.